10 Secrets of the INFJ, the world's rarest personality type. With only 1-3% of the population belonging to the INFJ personality type, it is believed to be the least common Myers-Briggs personality type. The acronym INFJ stands for introversion, intuition, feeling, and judgment, which encapsulates the fundamental traits of the INFJ personality type. INFJs can seem like living contradictions since they are both extroverted and outgoing, sentimental and logical, intellectual but occasionally impulsive. Ironically, INFJs may have trouble understanding themselves because they have a difficult time seeing behind the mask that others unconsciously wear. Even their strong sense can be confused by their behaviors and emotions at times. The INFJ personality has numerous facets and is filled with hidden information, private and enigmatic. INFJs will only ever unveil those layers gradually. Let's explore some of the secrets of the world's rarest personality type. 10 of them are listed here. The INFJ personality's secrets. 1. On an alternative frequency. INFJs could feel perpetually alienated. The reason behind this, according to Antonia Dodge and Joel Markwood of Personality Hacker, is that most people aren't on the INFJ's frequency. Introverted intuition is the INFJ's primary function. A type's dominant function is the primary manner in which the type interacts with the outside world and processes information. Because their secondary function is extroverted feeling, which directs them toward others, INFJs notably see patterns relating to human nature. Introverted intuition is a subconscious phenomenon that detects patterns. Although using their intuition is not always a magic talent or a psychic skill, it can appear that way because it operates subconsciously. INFJs occasionally experience gut feelings or hunches that they are unable to explain. The INFJ may be aware of something without fully understanding how or why they are aware of it. INFJs frequently give up trying to explain the sixth sense to others because it can be challenging. They could feel alone and misunderstood as a result of this. 2. Very sensitive to other people. Being an INFJ means being able to quickly and accurately discern the emotions and motivations of people. Others, however, don't seem to get INFJs as quickly as they do. INFJs frequently yearn for someone to comprehend them the same way they comprehend others. INFJs are highly sensitive of others, but they don't only recall their coworker's birthday or how they take their coffee. In fact, because INFJs are big-picture thinkers, they could overlook even the most minute details. INFJ personality types use their intuition to see through the surface. They penetrate other people's minds to understand what drives them. Even when lying to themselves, they frequently have this ability. INFJs aren't aware of how much they know about other people, and they probably won't ever admit how extensive their knowledge is. 3. Take on other people's feelings. INFJs frequently take on other people's feelings. They are able to experience their own emotions on occasion in addition to sensing those of others. No other personality type accomplishes this as well as the INFJ, claims Dodge. Even strangers' emotions have been reported to be absorbed by some INFJs. A person with a grumpy appearance may have just entered the room when an INFJ feels grumpy out of the blue. An INFJ is more likely to absorb another person's mental condition if they are emotionally close to them, such as a spouse or best friend. It might be overwhelming to experience both your own feelings and those of other people. However, the INFJ's gift can be used to comfort and heal others. How is it not a superpower to be able to automatically absorb other people's emotions with very little information to rely on? Dodge said, "Dear introvert, INFJs are able to empathize with others' suffering and reassure them that everything will be fine." 4. Exceptional skills in long-range forecasting. INFJs occasionally have a sense of prophecy or psychic ability when their predictions come true. However, INFJs may not always possess a crystal ball. Instead, their introverted intuition aids them in observing patterns, seeing the broad picture, and making predictions about the future based on those patterns. They perceive what might be rather than what definitely will occur. However, mature INFJs have a strong grasp of predicting skills. 5. Conscious and emotional. Despite being sensitive and empathetic, INFJs sometimes mistaken for their thinking twin, the INTJ. Contrary to popular belief, they can be highly analytical and scientific due to their third function, introverted thinking. They might like careers in science, technology, and research. These two functions are about balanced in the INFJ because extroverted feeling is their second function, and introverted thinking is their third. In fact, INFJs don't come out as emotionally charged in the same way as the feeling function dominant ENFJ or ESFJ do. INFJs have been described as too rational for the feelers, but too emotive for the thinkers. But this common sense is helpful, giving INFJs a well-rounded balance. 6. Those who produce intense emotional intimacy. INFJs may come off as reticent and bashful around strangers or passing acquaintances. It could take some time for INFJs to realize how connected they really are, yet this is the case. Because they feel other people's suffering and delight, they're able to actually walk in another person's shoes. Perhaps one of their greatest assets is their capacity for empathy, which forges deep relationships of closeness. 7. Real introverts. INFJs are also referred to as ambiverts or extroverted introverts. They earn this moniker because they can be passionate, exuberant, and chatty when in the presence of someone they feel comfortable with. They may also come across as extroverts when they're advocating for a cause they believe in, such as getting others to sign a petition to stop animal mistreatment. INFJs, on the other hand, are true introverts who favor a small group of close friends over a wide network of passing acquaintances. Additionally, introverts by nature require a lot of leisure to refuel. 8. Conflict sensitive. INFJs have a great demand for harmony in their relationships because of extroverted feeling. They respect people who reciprocate by establishing rapport with them and are constantly working to do so. The sensitive and emotional INFJ may become very upset when disagreement emerges, especially in close connections. They might struggle to concentrate or fall asleep, and they might even have physical symptoms of conflict stress like headaches, aches in their muscles, upset stomachs, etc. This does not imply that INFJs should completely shun conflict. INFJs can develop strong boundaries and learn to speak up for their demands. They can accomplish this diplomatically utilizing the warmth and understanding that come naturally from their extroverted feeling, may be better than many other personality types. 9. Become involved in solitary interactions. Because they genuinely care about other people and are introverted, INFJs frequently make excellent listeners. They also take pleasure in assisting others in expanding and bettering themselves. They have a solid justification for their moniker, the counselor personality. INFJs are able to develop a level of emotional intimacy in their relationships that few other personality types can. But this also means that INFJs are more likely to become involved in one-sided relationships. When one party receives more than one gives, the relationship is one-sided. A one-sided relationship could appear to an INFJ as someone who frequently vents to them but does not listen to them in return, or someone who takes advantage of the INFJ's desire to assist. Another possibility is that the INFJ simply enjoys the connection less than the other person, in which case the INFJ is more likely to merely go along with it out of concern for the other person's feelings. Unfortunately, these interactions become emotionally and physically demanding for the INFJ. INFJs must learn to pick healthy partnerships that also make them feel wonderful. 10. Seeking their soul partners. INFJs yearn for profound human connections. One-sided, shallow relationships are unacceptable. Likewise, they have little social energy because they are introverts. INFJs seek out soulmates as friends or as a love partner. These are the individuals who actually connect with INFJs and can satisfy their very real need for genuine connection, closeness, and insightful discourse. But INFJs frequently find it difficult to establish the relationships they want. It seems miraculous when they do discover someone with whom they actually connect.